This is what we need during the holidays. We need recipes that we can either make ahead or ones we can pull out of our back pocket and get on the table in no time at all. This recipe can be both of those. Hey y'all, my producers have done it again. They have set me loose on my own in my house with a camera and some ingredients and told me to film myself cooking something for y'all. So I chose the easiest recipe on the planet because shooting videos and cooking at the same time is not as easy as it may look. So today, very easy, make ahead Tater Tot Breakfast Bake. I can't wait to share this recipe with y'all. The first thing I need to do for this super easy make ahead breakfast recipe is get my ingredients. You can see I'm filming myself, I have my lights set up, everything is going on. You get the real deal. I need a dozen eggs. So let's turn this camera around and pull out eggs. I have so many things going on in this fridge. I think I might need Joanna and Clea from the home edit to come and help me with my refrigerator. Now, a dozen eggs. I need some milk and Monterey Jack cheese. Let's look in my cheese drawer and see what I've got. All the cheese in the world. Okay, Monterey Jack, it says 4 ounces. This is a large 16-ounce block that I've cut into already, so I'm gonna use that. And some sharp cheddar cheese. That's medium cheddar. Medium cheddar, totally fine. Works the same. I also need tater tots. So let's go in the freezer. What is a tater tot casserole without tater tots? I think I might need 1 bag. We might need 2. We'll check. Tater tots. Dun da da da. This recipe calls for 1 32-ounce bag of tater tots. You can see this one is 28. So I'm going to just like open up this second bag of tater tots and add some more to it. I wish I didn't have to open up 2 bags of tater tots for this recipe, but I'm not really mad that I'm gonna have extra tater tots left over to dip in ketchup later. Then I have my half block of Monterey Jack cheese, some medium cheddar. It calls for sharp. I'm going with this because this is what I have. 12 eggs and some milk. It also calls for salt and pepper and some bacon that I'll cook later, but the recipe calls for shredded cheese. I have decided that I'm going to shred my own cheese because I like the way that it incorporates a little bit better. Pre-shredded cheese has this like coating on it that causes it to not melt as well. So I'm going to grate this because it's extra pretty. Okay, we're going to crack 12 eggs, all 12 of this dozen of eggs into this very large bowl. So just in case I get some shells when I'm cracking these eggs, I'm going to, and just to see if any of my eggs are bad, I'm gonna first crack it into a small bowl like this, and then examine it, make sure I don't have any shells, any bad spots, and then pour it into my big bowl. My mama taught me that trick a really long time ago because one time we were making some brownies and some eggshell got in there and the egg was bad, and then we had to throw the whole brownie batter away, all of it. We had to throw all of the brownie batter away, and I was so upset that I didn't get to eat brownies because the egg was bad, and no one needs to do that. So we don't have to throw away all of our eggs and start again, crack them individually into a smaller bowl and then put them in a big bowl. All 12 eggs are cracked into my bowl. Let's add in some milk and cheese. I was way too busy worried about trying to film getting all of the cheese and the milk that I totally forgot to whisk the eggs up before I put the cheese in there. Do as I say and not as I do. Make sure you lightly beat your eggs before you add your cheese and milk in there. It will make this a lot easier. Now that all of my eggs and milk and cheese, the Monterey Jack cheese that is whisked together, I'm gonna set this egg mixture off to the side. And since I still have out my cheese grater and my cutting board, I'm going to grate my sharp cheddar cheese, aka medium cheddar cheese, because that's what I had in my fridge. And then I can clean all of this up and assemble it in my 9x13. Like I said earlier, I like to grate my own cheese instead of using the pre-shredded kind. I just like the way that it melts better. It's a lot prettier and is ooey and gooey. I have my 9x13 baking dish and my ye old friend Pamela. I'm going to grease the baking dish really well and then layer in my tater tots. Like I said earlier, the recipe calls for one 32-ounce bag of tater tots. I couldn't find that. I only found a 28-ounce bag, so I'm just gonna open up 2 bags and save some for later. I'm not really mad about it. If it was another ingredient that I might not use for a long time, I might be mad. But it's tater tots, and let's be real, I'm just gonna eat those with ketchup later. It says to arrange it in a pretty even layer. This looks pretty even to me. I'm not going to individually place all of these tots. I like the abstract look of this. It's good to go. All 32 ounces of my tater tots are arranged in my beautiful 9x13, and now I'm going to pour my reserved egg and cheese and milk mixture in very carefully over the tater tots into the 9x13, and then top it with the cheddar that I grated earlier. If all of your egg and cheese mixture comes out in a lump like mine did, it's okay. Just kind of spread it out. You can stir it up in the baking dish. Just make sure your cheese is evenly incorporated throughout the tots. This is what we need during the holidays. We need recipes that we can either make ahead or ones we can pull out of our back pocket and get on the table in no time at all. This recipe can be both of those. Cover it, put it in the fridge. You can do this the day ahead of time. Pop it out, it's ready to go in the oven the next day for breakfast. Or, as you saw, it took me 0 time to actually put this thing together, and it can immediately go in the oven. The casserole bakes at 350 for about 40 to 45 minutes until the eggs are just set and the top layer of cheese is melted and the tater tots are crispy. While my tater tot casserole is baking, I'm going to get a head start on cooking my bacon. My mama cooked bacon all the time when I was growing up, made it in the cast iron skillet, turned it with a fork, she fried it on the stove. But I have since learned to just bake the bacon in the oven. It is less hands-on time, way less of a mess. I actually prefer my bacon cooked in the oven because I feel like it cooks more evenly and it's crispy and just so delicious, it makes way less of a mess. So I'm here to tell you, team bacon in the oven is the way to go. So I might have burnt the bacon a little bit. I got ahead of myself and I decided to film a TikTok while these were in the oven. Mistake, but don't worry. I've made some more. We're totally fine. Beautiful, best looking bacon I've ever made. My timer just went off for my casserole. I might have burnt my bacon. It's fine, I fixed it. I am so ready to check on this casserole, so let's look in the oven. Oh my goodness. Let's pull this bad boy out. The cheese is melted and gooey. The tater tots are crisp and my egg mixture is just set. Look at this. Tater tot casserole. I cannot wait to top this with some bacon. I'm going to chop up my bacon and then sprinkle it on my tater tot casserole. I'm so proud of the way that this thing turned out. Look at this, y'all. Making it rain with the bacon. It looks so good. Oh yeah. Tater tot casserole. Tater tot casserole. Let's eat it. Basil, again, trying to make an appearance in every video. Yum. Oh my word. I know I say that when I bite into everything on camera. This, wow, it's like a Waffle House special, but better. Like, amazing. I keep trying to film these outros, and I can't even film it because I'm sitting here eating the casserole. That is how good it is. When you make this tater tot casserole, it's gonna be just as easy as it was for me, except maybe even easier because you don't have to film yourself while you're doing it. So next week, I think I might be right back again here filming myself again. So if you like this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, click the bell, you know, all of the things. I will see y'all right back again here next week, filming myself again, I am sure, doing I don't know what yet. In the meantime, happy casserole making. Bye, y'all.